So before I go to day 3, 4, 5, and 6, I just want to spend an hour for you to call some wholesalers, so that way, you know, when I go to the other two, it'll be more exciting for you. Okay. So I'm just gonna do it this way: wholesale deals, Dallas, and Houston. All right, cool. Oh, plenty for us to work with. There's 3 to a sheet. Just pick up 3 sheets at a time, and you can pick Houston or Dallas, and I'll put it up here. You just go up here, pick 3 sheets, go make some phone calls, make notes on here. If they have multiple properties, say, hey, I can help you sell all of those houses. Or do you know other wholesalers in town? Because I'm really, really in need of some properties right now. You know, I have a lot of buyers, and I'm in need of some properties right now. And some of you might say, well, Tim, I don't have any buyers. So why don't I just to boost your confidence up a little bit?
Will you do an example for us, Tim? Can you do one for us in front up there?
Sure, I could do it. Only if you promise me you're going to do one right after me. All right. We're talking about wholesale deals right now, so just the ugly house script. When you use the term wholesaling, you're normally trying to say that you're selling it to another investor, and so you use the term wholesaling. But in reality, I mean, you kind of do both. When you're selling to pretty houses, you're doing the same thing. You're putting a seller with a buyer, and you're making your assignment fee. It's just the terms are different. So that's why, that's why I use the, I don't know, I need to come up with a new term for it probably. Okay, I am going to, let me just go to landlords here. Shoot. Can somebody help me pick Texas? I'm like so blind from here because this glasses is so old that, yeah, I'm trying to do Houston. Where is it? All right, so here are a listing, and this is just Craigslist, okay? A listing of 450, a list of 450 leads of investors who have properties for sale as lease option or rent to own. So these are landlords. All of these guys are your potential buyers. So now can you confidently tell these wholesalers that you have a lot of buyers? Right. Okay. So I'm just doing this to build up your confidence that it's real. It's here. Like, I'm not even lying. It's here. It's on Craigslist. It's incredible with technology now, with the internet the way it is. It's like there's no reason for you not to succeed in this business. I mean, it can't get any easier than this. Yeah, you are. What? Well, this tool is on DoDeals.com, but it's searching through Craigslist for it. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to show you that, and I'm about my program is working on it this weekend. But like next week when you go in here, it's gonna even have another type of buyers that are. The buyers that says, I'm looking for houses to buy, like just comes out and says, I'm looking for houses to buy.
What about like on these landlords, like pull up one and says, it's not okay to contact this for services or other commercial interest?
Oh, yeah. I mean, who's going to say, I mean, what is this landlord's going to say? Hey, I'm calling about your house for sale. I'm really interested in, in referring you some buyers. Oh, by the way, are you still looking for more of these type of properties? I'm a wholesaler. I can send you I can send you many of these deals. Or what type of properties are you looking for? So if you're a real estate agent and you're trying to, hey, let me list your house, that's different. That's commercial interest. But here you're approaching them a little bit differently. But what's the worst case that's going to happen?
Sorry.
Yeah, they hang up on you. Or like I had a case where the guy says bullshit and just hung up on me. Which is totally fine. I mean, I don't care.
I've actually seen several advertisements on Craigslist that say no wholesalers. I found that interesting because it seems to me that if you want to sell your house, who cares who's got you?
Right. They just don't understand, you know. They just don't understand. But look, you have so many to choose from. Okay, you have so many to choose from here. Like, you know, if one of them don't want to deal with you, next, you know, there's always another person. Okay, so don't worry too much about it. That being said, let me call. But if I call Houston people, it's going to be too easy because a lot of them know me. So they'll say yes. So I'm going to call Dallas.
You reached Glenn. Please leave me a message.
What are people doing right now? They should be in the seminar. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, I'm calling, like, I call somebody from this class? It's funny. I was at a seminar. I was at Mike Collins' seminar. I was, teaching his class, and so I was sharing, the strategy with them, and I even got my virtual assistants on the phone to make the call so they can all hear it. And then, at the end, he told me, "Hey," and he lives all the way in Portland, Oregon. It's like, "Tim, I got calls from your assistant before. I've always wondered about that." It's like, she said she's from Tim Mai's office. I'm like, Tim Mai, why is he calling me? But it's funny because it proves that, that like real people are getting the calls from my staff. So that means my staff are working.
Hello?
Hello, hi, Ms. Victor Chris.
Speaking to him.
Hey, Chris, I'm calling about your wholesale deal. Is it still available?
Your what now?
About your wholesale deal, is it still available?
My house, or?
Yeah, your house.
Yes.
Great. Is this your personal residence, or it's a house you have under contract that you're trying to sell?
I have a house that's for sale. I live in another house right now.
Oh, gotcha. So I mean, is it like one of your rental properties, or is it?
No, I just moved out of the house just recently.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, great. Well, my name is Tim. I'm a wholesaler. I'm a real estate investor that buy and immediately resell houses, and I have a proprietary marketing strategy that allows me to sell most houses in 3 days. And I have a list of buyers right now that I need to find a home for, and so I'm just calling around to people who have houses for sale to see if I can send one of my buyers your way. And it doesn't cost you anything. The way it works is that we agree on a price, and I mark up that price, and that's how I make my money. Is it okay if I send one of my buyers your way?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. So all I need is I need to email you an agreement that explains all of this, so that way that way I can tell my buyers that it's okay to go look at your house. Can I have your email address, please?
Yeah, it's Chris.Wimberly.
Okay.
EHRS.Wimberly, WIMBERLY,
Okay.
at SBCglobal.net.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, I'll send it to you later on this afternoon, and then I'll follow with you from there. And thank you so much for your time, Chris.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. All right, how's that? He's a special case, you know. He's not a wholesaler, so he didn't know what I was saying. But still, I mean, that would be like you calling a seller. But anybody here from Dallas? Okay, I'll give you the sheet. Make sure you circle it. Any seller that has two houses, they're pretty motivated sellers. Okay, nobody want to make two mortgages. He probably listed under the wholesaler side, and he probably listed under the wrong side.
On your website where you have wholesale leads, is that one of the...
Right, right. So he probably posted it on a different site, or maybe he's looking for an investor to buy it. But contact him and get all his information. Any seller that has more than one properties, they're very flexible with terms, because the house is just sitting there vacant, and so. And so there's a really high chance that you can get them to do an owner financing, to do a wraparound mortgage, a lease option, a rent to own, some kind of terms. Oh, come on up. It's your turn. You have your cell phone? Awesome. Okay. Can you give him a mic? Cool. You just extend your flex option is actually for 14 days. You just tell them, look, you know, I mean, I sent it to a bunch of my buyers, but nobody's interested. It's because the price is too high. You blame on them. You don't blame on you. Yeah, right. How do you say to reduce it? It depends on the situation. You know, why do your buyers not interested? Is it because you just don't have any buyers at all that even looking at this property? Yeah, it depends on the reason. Like if you just, there's like no buyer even call you, then that means that, you know, the price is probably too high. Then yes, you go back based on just price, or you run comps and the price is too high. But you have buyers that come out there, take a look at it, and then they tell you that they're not interested because it needs too much repairs or the price is too high.
Is this Rick? Hi, Rick. My name's Kevin Harris. I'm calling about your property for sale. And I wanted to talk to you about it. I'm a wholesaler, and I think this deal, you know, talking about your house, might be good for my buyers list. And wanted to talk to you about it. Well, see, being a wholesaler, I have, you know, a lot of people that are interested in homes, and also I have a buyer's list, and I have a proprietary marketing. Whichever properties that you are available to sell right now. I'm here in Houston, and I have quite a few properties that I'm looking for. I have a lot of buyers. It's a good market for buying, as you know. And I want to see what I can do to help my buyers.
I have 3 little rent houses there in town that I've had, but I've only given to a realtor to sell.
Well, I understand. I have a proprietary marketing strategy that allows me to sell most wholesale deals within 3 days. And because I'm in need of properties right now, is it okay if I market your deal to my buyers? It won't cost you anything. I normally just mark up the price, you know, just a little bit, and that's how I make my money. Does that sound pretty good? Doesn't cost you anything. I market your house for you. I make a little bit, and you make the money that you're looking for?
Yeah. The only thing is you know, like I said, you got a realtor under it, so.
I understand. Can I send you an agreement that will explain all this?
Yeah, but I'm not in town right now.
Oh, great. That's okay. What's the best email address I can send this to?
Oh, I'm not set up with email.
You're not set up with email? Do you have a fax number?
No, I'm kind of uprooted right now.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll get back to you,
Give me a
Rick.
call in 2 weeks. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, he
Right, stick with the script.
right. Just stick with the script and make it flow better. Like, because the way Kevin was doing it, he paused for the other person to analyze what he's saying. But if he just continued to where it's more smooth and he's like, oh, okay, it doesn't cost me anything. He's going to send me an agreement. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So just practice it. Right. It really depends. I personally don't like to deal with properties that are listed with realtors. So I would ask him, like, is this realtor your friend or is this your wife? Because sometimes, you know, it's someone they know. I say, hey, look, if I find you a buyer, can you pay your realtor their commission on your part? So the realtor can still stay in the picture. It's just that you're not paying the realtor's fee out of your part. He will. So you still can do it even though there's a realtor involved, and the realtor is not going to care because, right? I mean, right. And so it works with realtors. I normally just don't like it too much is because you have to go through and explain to the realtors what you're doing and all of that. It's like too much hassle. It's like next, it's not even worth my $5. Most of these deals, that one's a little bit unique that he has it listed with a realtor, probably because if an investor lists a house with a realtor, that investor is pretty desperate. Like you can hear it in his voice. I have 3 rental properties. It's like, I'm a tired landlord. Are you getting this? Come take my house. I mean, really, that's a really good lead to follow up on, to buy. And you can buy it on subject twos. You can buy it on wraparound owner financing and find a tenant buyer for him.